Hello, everybody, and welcome into the Butt Fumble Sports Daily Show. It is so wonderful to have you with us. Welcome to the weekend. You made it to Friday afternoon. Congratulations, everybody. Hope everyone had a successful work week. We are so excited about the weekend of sports we have ahead. Obviously, I'm so excited. The frog in my throat literally can't hold himself back. NBA in-season tournament starts today, whatever that means. NHL action. We have good college football matchups tomorrow, including Alabama and LSU. Should be a lot of fun. We're obviously going to talk some college football, and of course, the NFL. NFL has Week 9 underway with the Steelers win last night. We have plenty to talk about across the NFL, NBA, NHL, and college football that will certainly satiate all of our sports appetites. Hope you guys are having a great day wherever you guys are watching. This is Butt Fumble Sports, a sports content company created by a sports fan for you sports fans at home. I love talking sports content, sports media, sports betting, fantasy sports, DFS, and we're here to talk it all with you guys here today. Make sure wherever you guys are watching, you're hitting that follow button, you're hitting that subscribe button, and of course, hit the like button on the video if you're watching on YouTube, Twitch, or Kick. Make sure you hit the like button on the video. Really appreciate the support you show the show. Of course, every time you hit the like button on TikTok, you get us closer to our live goal, and our like goal rather. Every time we hit 2,000 likes during the show, we are going to give out a free pick today. Every 2,000 likes during the show, we're going to give out a free pick. So make sure you're tapping the screen over there on TikTok. We're going to give away a lot of free picks today. Of course, if you guys ever want to reach us off the air, you can always go to our website, buttfumblesports.com, or you can reach out through our email, feedback@buttfumblesports.com. 2 ways to get a hold of us. As always, our show is sponsored by the Sharps app, where you can find my bets every single day, no matter the sport, no matter the type of bet. All of my bets are available on the Sharps app. Make sure you download the Sharps app, connect your sports book, and that way if you see a bet I like, you can automatically tail it. If you want all of my bets for free, make sure you DM me on Instagram. Otherwise, we're going to give out individual picks throughout the show today. So if you guys want every bet that I make every day, DM me on Instagram. Other than that, I'll be giving out some of my favorite picks throughout the show every time we hit 2,000 likes on TikTok. With that said, let's dive into your fantasy football questions, your sports betting questions, everything that you guys need. Jeff Hatridge, you get the honor of being the first question here. Need two: Pittman, Collins, Rice, Watson, or Henderson? I'm going to go Collins, and I'll lean towards Henderson if Stafford plays. John Gonzalez, pick two: Cook, Hubbard, or Henderson. I'm going to go with Hubbard and Henderson. John will go Hubbard and Henderson. Peanut, Pacheco, or Mostert? Ooh, very, very close. I'll lean just slightly towards Pacheco. I preferred his matchup to the other side. McBride or Thomas, since Walker is out. Anonymous Gaming, I'd go Logan Thomas. Anonymous Gaming, I go Logan Thomas. Thanks for watching us over there on Kick. Make sure you guys hit that follow button. Make sure you guys are subscribers. Stickum got offered Ken Walker, Devontae Smith for Pollard and Flowers. Accept or no? I'd rather have Pollard and Flowers, so I'd rather have the Pollard and Flowers side of that trade. Anonymous Gaming, between Ford or Hunt, I'd go with Ford. Ford's got the greater upside. Period. Should I trade Swift? I'm not there. I like holding on to him. He certainly has value. I love the running game of the Eagles, especially with how good their offensive line is. CT, pick three: Ford, Collins, and Pacheco. CT, I'm leaning right now towards Ford, Collins, and Pacheco. Ethan Ingram, between Ford and Henderson, it is very, very close. I might actually go with Henderson, but that's if Stafford plays. If he doesn't, I lean slightly towards Ford. Three Bills Mafia, I traded Debo Samuel, Curtis Samuel, and James Cook for Puka and Jerome Ford. You absolutely won, Three Bills Mafia. Great job. Purdy Boy tried to trade Kittle yesterday. No one wants him. Purdy Boy, I am not surprised that no one wants him. He's just not that valuable to a lot of owners, especially with some of these rookies like Kincaid, like Laporta taking off. It's just made the tight end position plentiful when it comes to available tight ends on the waiver wire or elsewhere. opinion on Bijan and Jacobs due to new situations. Dre, I actually think both Bijan and Jacobs benefit from what happened this past week. Bijan Robinson, I think, benefits from Taylor Heineke. Jacobs, I just think, benefits from overall a new vibe with the Raiders offense. Again, guys, when we hit 2,000 likes, we're going to give out a free pick. Every time we hit 2,000 likes, a free pick from the NBA or NHL, one of my favorite picks of the day. So make sure you're tapping that screen on TikTok. Ethan Urlacher, I'd rather have Aaron Jones. Ethan Urlacher, I'd rather have Aaron Jones. Chris Hedlum, I'd be okay holding on to Addison. Personally, I would trade him, but if you wanted to hold on to him and see how he does with Josh Dobbs, I'd be okay with it. Edward Lowe, trade away Deontay Johnson and Josh Downs for Olave. Edward, I feel like you're giving up a little bit too much, actually. I think Johnson has shown his value, as has Downs. Dre, start Puka, Waddle, or Wilson. I'll start Waddle. Dre, I'd start Waddle. Thanks so much, guys, for helping me out with my live goal. Goddard or Kincaid? I'd go Goddard. I'd go Kincaid. Blackheart Ice, I'd go Kincaid over Goddard. Joe Camel, I'm going to go Myers over Lockett. Joe Camel, Myers over Lockett. Mr. Senju, I'd go Rice over Dell, just barely. Thoughts on Deontay Johnson? Hudson, just love the volume of targets that he gets. That's what I really like the most. Now, a number of people were disappointed that I might have recommended Pickens, or were disappointed that they started Pickens. If Pickens knows how to get 2 feet down, we're talking about a much different story. So I have no problem recommending Pickens last night. He should have gotten a touchdown if the dude knew how to put 2 feet down. With that said, Deontay Johnson gets more targets. It's just a fact of things. Johnson gets more targets. I actually think long-term he's the better one to own. Blackheart, I'd go Kincaid over Goddard. Kincaid over Goddard. Gabriel Enerson, I'd rather have Hill, Kincaid, and Dobbs. Yusuf, should I trade away JJ and get Puka? He also has Cup and DK. Thank you. I actually don't know if I love the trade. I understand it right now. Sure, I think I'd be okay with it, but I'm not crazy about it. Waddle or Devontae Adams. Mr. Senju, I'll lean just slightly towards Waddle. It's close, though. I understand why, but too many uncertainties on the other side with Devontae Adams. How does Aiden O'Connell play? Angelito, I'd go Pollard over Moss, just barely. Colin, I'd go, oh man, tough one. Colin, I'll go DJ Moore over Addison. Dave, I need 2. I'd go Nico Collins and Olave. Dave, Nico Collins and Olave. Lucci DeMeo, I'd go Moss. Wish you could find someone else, though. Logan over Kyle Pitts. User 9860. I'd go with Kyle Pitts this week. No Drake London. I actually think that helps Kyle Pitts. I think it makes him even more important to the offense. Sure, the coverage may flow to him even more, but I also think that just means they're going to target him even more. Rodrigo Garcia, Mixon and Ayuk for Saquon. I'm okay with it, Rodrigo. Personally, I don't know if I pull the trigger on it, though. Matt, Cup for Gibbs and Terry. Scary Terry. I have Diggs, Adams, and Amon-Ra, but bad running backs on my squad. I get it, but I'm not crazy about it. I get it, Matt. I get it. Noah, rank these 4 rest of season. Rest of season, Breece Hall 1, Bijan 2, Gibbs 3, Achan 4. Horry Karras, trade away Najee Harris. Absolutely do it right now. How soon will Kyron return? I still think it's a couple weeks. Oh, 5555. Lamar is QB1. I get Dak. I get DK, London. I give up Goff, Komet, Dell, and Dobbs. I'm good with the trade. Oh, I'm good with the trade. The only problem is you're not getting London for this week, and this would have been a good week to own him, so little disappointed there. Med, what running back can I get for Puka? Not going to answer the open-ended questions, okay, guys? That's just going to take needless time. Ed J, start Moss or Aaron Jones. This week, I'd start Aaron Jones. Ed J, I'd start Jones this week. I just saw something on social media before I came on that the Packers and Matt LaFleur are going to increase the workload for Aaron Jones. They say he's a full go. As I would say, about damn time, so let's see it. Hubbard or Cook. Izzy Willie, I'd go Hubbard. Izzy Willie, I'd go Hubbard. I'd go Hubbard. I think Hubbard's going to have a good week, actually. Droidman 19, I'd go Nico Collins. Droidman 19, I'd go Nico Collins. Mr. Senju, James Cook value down? Absolutely. With Leonard Fournette coming in, absolutely it went down. Mando, would you trade Pacheco for Fields? No. Mando, I would not do that trade. I would not do it. Jake Schneider, Amari Cooper, or Hunt at the flex. I'm going to go with Kareem Hunt. I just trust him a little bit more than Deshaun Watson throwing the ball. By the way, it sounds like Deshaun Watson will play on Sunday, though. Enzo, start one. Jacobs, Hubbard, or Ford? Great question. I'll lean towards Jacobs. Enzo, I'll lean towards Jacobs just barely. Samir, I'm going to go Derek Carr over Howell. It's very close, but I'll go Carr. Mr. Senju, trade Rice for Hunt. Unless you really need a running back, I wouldn't do it. I like Rice more. Appreciate all of you guys being with us. Make sure you guys are tapping that screen. At 2,000 likes, we're going to give out our first pick of the day, everybody. At 2,000 likes, we're going to give out our first pick of the day. So make sure you guys are tapping that screen and getting us up to 2,000 likes. We have a lot of picks to give out today. I've been doing my research all today and last night. So make sure you're tapping that screen so we can give out some NBA game picks and player prop bets. Joe White, I'd go Dotson. Joe White, I'd go Dotson. Mask Alias, trade Walker, Edwards, and Ayuk for Eckler, Moss, and Flowers. Love it. Mask Alias pulled the trigger on that one for sure. Dean Suter, trade Olave for Gibbs. I'm wide receiver heavy. Wish you were getting someone who was a locked-in RB1 compared to, to Gibbs, who's kind of, we don't quite know what the role is. So if you're trading Olave, you might want to trade him for someone who you can lock in and know what you're getting in exchange. We just hit 2,000 likes because you guys are amazing. Let me give out an NBA game pick to get things started. NBA game pick to get things started. I'm taking the Cavaliers tonight on the money line. They're playing the Indiana Pacers in Indiana. I'm going to take the Cavaliers on the money line. That is our first pick that we just gave out. We are going to give out another pick at 4,000 likes. 4,000 likes. We're going to give out another game pick for you guys. We'll give out picks, player prop bets across tonight's schedule of NBA and NHL games. So keep tapping that screen. Every 2,000 likes, we're going to give out a pick. Cavaliers on the money line. First one that comes down. Purdy boy, Watson is playing. Watson is playing. Very funny, Purdy boy. Vikings. Forgive me. Vikings all day 63. I'd start Henderson. Vikings all day. I think Henderson has the best matchup, actually. But if Stafford plays, I should put that as a caveat. Vikings all day. Henderson, if Stafford plays. If he doesn't, I'd probably slot in Pollard. Corn Dog, Wilson or Nico Collins this week. Corn Dog, I'd go Nico Collins. Corn Dog, Nico Collins. Mason Connell, trade away Addison for Jones. I'd be okay with it, actually. Zach Rhodes, who are some quarterbacks to pick up off the waiver wire? Dak Prescott, Sam Howell, Derek Carr, a few guys you could consider. Olave for Puka, a good trade. Not really. You're trading a wide receiver 1 for a wide receiver 2. I'm never in favor of those trades for the most part. Billy Cooper, Deontay Johnson for Derrick Henry. I actually like that one. I think Derrick Henry's value has gone up since Will Levis came on the scene and actually performed well. Cabo Ken, we did hit 2,000 likes, and the first pick we gave out was Cavaliers on the money line. We're going to be giving out picks every time we hit 2,000 likes. So at 4,000 likes, we're going to give out our next pick. 4,000 likes for our next pick. Brian Wyman, I'd go CJ Stroud. Brian Wyman 612. Love CJ Stroud this week and really don't like Geno Smith. GSEP 88. GSEP 88. I'll lean just slightly towards Dell. I like Dell the most out of that group. We just hit 4,000 likes because you guys are awesome. Promised you guys another pick. Here it comes. Next pick we're going to go with, I'm going to take the Bucks on the money line as well. Bucks on the money line. They're facing the Knicks tonight in Milwaukee. So first 2 picks we've given out tonight, 2 money line plays. Cavaliers on the money line, Bucks on the money line. I have parlayed those 2 together as one of the bets that I have on the Sharps app. Again, if you guys want every bet that I make every day, they're all available on the Sharps app. All you have to do is DM me on Instagram. That's Butt Fumble Sports on Instagram. DM me there. I'll give you the referral code and link, and you can see every bet that I make every day, regardless of the type of bet, regardless of the sport. every bet that I make, and all the bets I make are based on trends and data. I won't make a bet if there isn't a good data-based note or a good trend on it. I won't bet it. So all of my picks are trend-based picks. If you want to see all of those every single day, just DM me on Instagram. That's Butt Fumble Sports on Instagram. Mr. Senju, I'd go Chuba Hubbard over Singletary. Mr. Senju, Chuba Hubbard over Singletary. Luca, pick 2, please. I'd go JT and I'd go Swift. JT and Swift just barely, I think. Swift over Mostert just barely. It's close, though. Jamin, Dolchek, trade JT and Olave for Mixon and Adams. No. No, Jamin, I would not make that deal. Milan, trade Moss for David Montgomery. I would do that deal, Milan. I would do that deal. Cody M. Pollard or Stevenson this week? Wow, great question. I'll go Pollard. I don't feel great about it. I'll go Pollard, but I don't feel great about it. I understand why you're asking. That's a tough question. Austin S. Start or sit? McLaurin, Moore, Godwin, Myers, Higgins. Well, I like Higgins, and I think I like McLaurin. Those two I like probably the most out of that group. Then Godwin and Myers would come next. Moore would be last on that list. Also, who would you... All right, we're not going to do open-ended questions, Austin S. We're not going to do open-ended questions. Nate, Puka or Higgins? I'd go Higgins. I'd go Higgins this week, Nate. Connor, Singletary breaking out this week without Pierce. Guys, Damian Pierce is out this week. Damian Pierce is out. So, yes, I think Devin Singletary is getting an opportunity to impress. He'd already been getting more carries, so opportunity for him to steal that RB1 job, actually. JV, I'd go Chuba Hubbard, and I'd go Devontae Smith. JV, Hubbard, and Smith. Start Pollard or Hubbard. I'd start Hubbard. I actually think Hubbard might have the better game statistically. Cam Mays, start Jones, Henderson, Dillon, or Foreman. I'm going to lean towards Henderson if Matt Stafford plays. If he doesn't, I'd be okay going with Jones. So, Cam, it's between Henderson and Jones. Again, guys, at 6,000 likes, we're going to give out our next free pick. Daniel P, start 3. I'd go Kupp, Waddle, and Pittman. Daniel P, Kupp, Waddle, and Pittman. Ethan, should I trade Tyreek Hill and Jacobs for Lamb, Etienne, and Downs? No. The answer is no, I wouldn't, Ethan. Jacob M, Godwin or Waddle, flex. I'm going to go with Waddle. Jacob M, I'm going to go with Waddle just barely. It's a close one, but I like Waddle just a little bit more. Appreciate all of you guys with us. If you haven't done so already, make sure you hit the follow button. Make sure you're following Butt Fumble Sports. We're live every single weekday at 5 p.m. Eastern, and we are live this weekend at 10 a.m. tomorrow, and we're going to be live at 8:30 on Sunday, guys. Because of the game in Germany, we're going to be live really early on Sunday, so it's 10 a.m. tomorrow, 8:30 on Sunday. There isn't one day of 2023 that I won't be live answering fantasy questions and sports betting questions. So make sure you hit the follow button. Make sure you're subscribing. Make sure you're with us every single day, because Butt Fumble Sports is giving you data, trends, and of course, answering questions that you have every single day. So make sure you hit that follow button right now. Oregonal Nate. Dell, Downs, Watson. I'm going to lean just slightly towards Dell. Tank Dell just slightly over Downs and Watson. Saul, great to see you tonight. Randall, double-double tonight? I don't know. I don't know. Of all the bets that I took tonight, Sal, it wasn't one that I actually looked at. I could see Julius Randle hitting a couple threes, I'll say that, but I'm not crazy about it just because it wasn't one I had my eye on. Max Moser, Zach Moss, or Henderson? Max, I'd go Henderson. Max, I'd go Henderson. Jacob M, Pitts with Heineke or Hawkinson? I'd go with Pitts. I'd go Pitts, actually. Breece Hall and Gabe Davis for DK and Kenneth Walker III. I'd rather have Breece Hall and Gabe Davis. Breece Hall and Gabe Davis. Med 718. I'd go with. I'd rather have Swift. Med 718. I'd rather have Swift. Mr. Senju, what are my thoughts on Wemby? He is for real. Thanks so much, guys, for helping me hit my live goal. Mr. Senju's asking for my thoughts on Wembanyama. First of all, we need to get some of these people on social media and on TV to say his name correctly. It's like saying LeBron's name incorrectly when he came into the league. Wembanyama is a freak. He is better than Giannis. He is better than anybody we have ever seen at this point in his career, maybe outside LeBron James. He is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with a jump shot and three-point skills and ball handling. Think about that. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, outside of Michael Jordan and LeBron James, was regarded for a long time as the greatest player of all time. What if Kareem Abdul-Jabbar didn't just have the skyhook? What if he could step outside beyond the three, could put you on your ankles, put you on your ass by busting your ankles, and then knock down a three? Wembanyama isn't just special. Wembanyama isn't just once in a lifetime. Wembanyama might be the greatest thing this sport has ever seen, just because the NBA is a sport of freaks, and Wembanyama might be the greatest of them all. He is unbelievable, and the Spurs absolutely have the superstar of all superstars for the next 10, 15 years. Hopefully he stays healthy enough to be out there even longer. Appreciate all of you guys being with us. Make sure that you guys are hitting that follow button. We are live every single day on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. Obviously, not just giving out a lot of fantasy advice and sports betting advice, but also ranting about sports as well. Pedro Cerna, please pick three. I'd go Adams, Wilson, and Allen. Adams, Wilson, and Allen. Cam Mays, should I pick up Singletary and start him over Henderson? No, I'd start Henderson. Houston, I'd start Swift. Houston, I'd start Swift over Walker. Bailey, Moss, or Singletary? I'd go Singletary just barely. Actually, Bailey, I'm going to take that back. Singletary doesn't have the better matchup, so I'm going to take that back. Bailey, I'll go Moss. The Panthers are the worst team against the run. I'm going to go with Moss. He's got the better matchup. I know he's the RB2 in his own roster, but Singletary doesn't have as good a matchup actually against the Bucs run defense. Angel MP traded Mixon, Stevenson, and Ayuk for Moss, Ridley, and Allen. Oh, I like the trade. Angel MP, good trade. Good job, Angel MP. Well done. Ronan Hogg, start three. I'd start... Oh, Mamba, thanks so much for continuing to subscribe to Butt Fumble Sports. Ronan Hogg, I'd go Hunt, Henderson, and Moss. Hunt, Henderson, and Moss, believe it or not. Yusuf, should I trade away Hurts and acquire Trevor Lawrence and Amari Cooper, my wide receivers J.J. Palmer and Judy? No, I don't like it enough, Yusuf. Hurts is too valuable. 70, should I trade Achin and Higgins for Montgomery? I have Gibbs. I wouldn't give up Higgins right now, no. A. Carrillo, start two. I'd start Chuba Hubbard and I'd start Stevenson. Hubbard and Stevenson, but it's very close. Appreciate all of you guys being with us. We have hit 6,000 likes, so I'm a little tardy to the party. I have another pick to give out for you guys. Let's make this one a player prop bet, and I'm going to stick with this Bucs game. I'm going Chris Middleton. I always pronounce this dude's wrong. Spelled wrong. Chris Middleton, and I'm taking him over 2.5 assists. That's Chris Middleton over 2.5 assists. It's the first player prop bet we've given out tonight. The third pick we've given out tonight. Next pick we give out will be at 8,000 likes, guys. We're almost there already. So at 8,000 likes, we're going to give away our next free pick of the night. Josh, would you do this trade? Moore and Myers for DJ Moore? Sure. I'd do that trade. Yes, I would. Brett Herman, Christian Watson, or Douglas? I'd go Douglas. Brett Herman, I'd go Douglas. Daniel Pipko, trade Jones and Samuel for Hubbard. Yes, I would. Pipko, yes, I would. Brett Herman, I'd go Demario Douglas. 70s, I'd go Schultz. 70s, I'd go Schultz over McBride. Luca, pick three. I'd go Devontae Adams, Nico Collins, and Rice. Adams, Collins, and Rice. Daniel Pipko, I would make that trade. Daniel Pipko, I would make the trade. Mr. Senju, does Addison value and production go down? His value goes down. His production actually might be the same in terms of targets, but I'm certainly not crazy about him. If you guys want every bet that I make every day, DM me on Instagram, Butt Fumble Sports on Instagram to get every bet that I make every day. Brock Ford, thanks so much for continuing to subscribe to Butt Fumble Sports. Act JJ, DeMercado isn't playing. I'd go Algier. Act JJ, I hate all three of them. I wouldn't start any of them, but if I had to, it would be Algier out of that group. Thanks for the question. Fitzprod, start 3. I'd start Jacobs, Ford, and Higgins. Fitzprod, I'd start Jacobs, Fords, and Higgins. If you want to start Keenan Allen over Ford, I'd get it, but those would be the 3. Tommy, I'd go DK Metcalf. I know Shaheed's got some value this week, but Tommy, I'll go DK Metcalf. Will Madison get more carries? Cam, I think Cam Akers could get more carries. What was the 6,000 likes pick? The pick we just gave out was Chris Middleton over 2.5 assists. That's Chris Middleton of the Milwaukee Bucks over 2.5 assists. We will give out another NBA player prop bet at 8,000 likes, guys. At 8,000 likes, we will give out another NBA player prop bet. So make sure you guys are tapping that screen. Appreciate all of you guys being with us. Make sure you're tapping that screen and getting us up to 8,000 likes so we can drop another pick on you guys. Marco Santos, I'd go Collins. Marco Santos, I'd go Collins. David Polito, drop Hunt for Hubbard or Singletary. I'd actually start Hunt. I know Hubbard might have the better day, but I think Hunt's better to own long term. How do you feel about Jordan Addison right now in fantasy? 4L, I don't like him. His value's dropped. Chad Stir, need 1. I'm going to lean towards Ford. I'll go Ford just barely over Hunt. Marvis, Lamb and Kincaid for Kelsey and Pittman. Ooh, great question. I'll go, it's a fair trade. I don't know who wins it. It's a fair trade, though. Caleb Gonzo, start 3, please. I'd go Higgins, Flowers, and Godwin. Higgins, Flowers, and Godwin, Caleb Gonzo. Justice. Jamar Chase for CeeDee Lamb and Mostert. I'd do it. Justice, I'd do that trade. We have hit 8,000 likes. You guys are awesome. Appreciate all of you guys hitting that like button over on TikTok. We have another player prop bet to drop on you guys. The next one, Miles Turner over 7.5 rebounds. Miles Turner of the Indiana Pacers over 7.5 rebounds is the next player prop bet that we are giving out. Miles Turner over 7.5 rebounds. Brenna, how you doing today, Brenna? Hope you're having a good day. Who should I start at the flex? I'd go Ford. Brenna, I'd go Ford. Thanks so much for the question, Brenna. Pollard or ETN rest of season? Grant, I'd probably go ETN rest of season. Feels like a better play. Grayson traded Fields and more for Kyron Williams. No, I don't know if it's a win or not. I feel like that's just the land of misfit toys swapping different players. Luis Garcia keep starting Adams. I also have Higgins, Walker, McLaurin, Godwin, and more. I'd start Adams this week, but I like Higgins as well. Luka Wilder, start 2. I'd start Olave, and I'd start Terry McLaurin maybe just barely. It's between McLaurin and Downs, but I'll go Olave and Terry McLaurin. Mr. Senju, Chiefs, Dolphins, a shootout. I wouldn't be surprised, actually, if the Chiefs and Dolphins is lower scoring than we expect. I would not be surprised if that game actually goes under its total. I got to do some more research on it to see what the trends are like, but that's where it is. Daniel Pipko, your picks helped me make $200 on Thursday Night Football last night. Appreciate you, man. Daniel Pipko, we love hearing the success stories. We had a really good Thursday Night Football. We took the under, that cashed. We took the Steelers to cover and win, that cashed. We took Derrick Henry over rushing yards, cashed. Derrick Henry rushing anytime touchdown, cashed. Obviously, we took Kenny Pickett under 1.5 touchdowns, cashed. So we did really well on our picks last night. TJ Watt was our sharps play of the day. That cashed as well. So if you're wondering, guys, whether you should follow our picks, our success last night hopefully is an indication to you. We do our research here at Butt Fumble Sports because we want you to be on team cashing tickets, making money every single day by following our advice and, of course, following our picks. If you want all of our bets every single day, DM us on Instagram, Butt Fumble Sports on Instagram. We give away all of our picks. I connect my sports book to sharps, so every bet that I make on my own, whether I do it for the show, whether I do it for you guys, whether I do it on my own, they all show up. You can see all of them. So, and I'll admit about something I got wrong last night. I did some in-game betting on the Suns last night to beat the Spurs. Loser, as the Spurs won that game again. But you would have seen that bet. So the in-game bets, the pre-game bets, you see them all. That was a mistake by me. I didn't follow the trends. I went with a gut reaction thinking, oh, Devin Booker's back. Second game in a row against the Spurs. The Suns will come out and win. Should not have bet it. That's on me. But if you want to see every bet that I make every day, you can find them on the Sharps app. All you have to do is DM me on Instagram if you want that app right now. W. Dulworth. I'd start Hubbard this week. Actually. Elijah Conkle, would you trade Smith for Montgomery and Downs? Yes, I would, Elijah. Yes, I would. Pacheco or Mostert rest of season. Senju, I'll go Mostert, I think. Luis Garcia, I'd go Higgins. Appreciate you, Luis Garcia. Aaron Medley, I'd go Gabe Davis. As for Laporta for Henry, I'm not crazy about that trade, actually. Mamba, I'd start Lamar Jackson. I know Dak's a good play this week, but I'll start Lamar Jackson. Coke Murr, do I trade Pacheco and Zay Flowers for DK, Evans, Seahawks defense, and Hubbard? No. Coke Murr, don't do the deal. Don't do it. Fernando, start Lamar Jackson over Dak. Just barely. Should I trade Kupp, Javonte Williams, and Kenneth Walker for Chase and Etienne? Absolutely. ? Do that trade. Do the trade. Elijah Conkle, I'd go Pollard. Do I like Mikal Bridges under 21.5 points? JP, yes I do. Good call, JP. DZ, sad question. Pickett or Minshew for the rest of season? I'd probably... it's a good question. I'd probably say Minshew, but I really don't know, Dizzy. Robbie Robertson, Rice and Pickens for Adams. I don't know. What's Aiden O'Connell? Is he a legitimate quarterback? I don't know. Andrew, I'd trade Adams. I would trade Adams. I'd get out of that, but I didn't draft him in the first place because I wasn't high on him to start the year. Brandon Rodriguez, I'd go Aaron Jones. Pick 3, Puka, Collins, Henderson, or Cook. I'd go Puka, Collins, and Henderson. Appreciate you guys so much. Again, we're going to give out another free pick at 10,000 likes, guys. Another free pick at 10,000 likes, so make sure you guys are tapping that screen. Joe Mama, I'd go T. Higgins. Brock Ford, does it sound like Sanders and Hubbard are going to split touches? They just put out a report. I still believe Hubbard is actually going to be the better play this week. Trevor Temple, I'd go... Man, Garrett Wilson's the better matchup. I think I trust Mike Evans more, Trevor Temple. LC, I'd go Gabe Davis. Parker, trade Pittman for Collins and Moss. I'd be okay with it, Parker. I actually am okay with that deal. Damian, Pollard, and Michael Thomas for Jacobs and Tua. On the fence about it, Damian. Don't love giving away a running back and a wide receiver and getting a quarterback back. I'm not crazy about it, Damian, if I'm being honest. Armone, Puka or Josh Downs to start. I'd go Josh Downs this week, actually. User 1785, how does Etienne and Metcalf for A.J. Brown sound? Sounds pretty good. Can you rank these running backs in full PPR? Hall 1, Swift 2, Kenneth Walker the third 3. So Houston, it's Hall, Swift, and Walker the third. Thank you guys so much for sharing the channel. Because someone shared the channel, I'm going to give out another pick right now, actually. Because we got another share of the channel, I'm going to give out another pick for you guys. Just one that I want to give away right now. Let's go to an NFL pick. You guys want an NFL pick just yet? I'm thinking about giving away an NFL pick. How about that? I'll give it away a little bit early, guys. I'll give away this NFL pick a little bit early for you guys, okay? Rams, Packers, and I'm taking the under. Rams and Packers, I'm taking the under on this one. So giving away an NFL pick a little bit early for you guys because I saw someone shared the channel. So Rams and Packers right now is at 38.5. I'd probably bump up the line on this, and I take it under 40.5 at -150. But I'm definitely taking this one. So because someone shared the channel, just want to give a big shout out. Appreciate all of you guys sharing the channel, letting others know about Butt Fumble Sports. We are so grateful for the support that you guys show us every single day. So thank you guys so much. We're going to give away another free pick at 10,000 likes. So make sure you guys are hitting that follow button. Make sure you're hitting that like button. 10,000 likes, actually. We just reached it already. So I have another pick to give out for you guys. I'm going to give away a game pick for tonight. And I am going to take, for tonight, I'm going to take the Wizards. And I'm going to take the Heat. And I'm going to take the over 222.5. Wizards, Heat, over 222.5, guys. That's Wizards and Heat, over 222.5. Appreciate all of you guys so much for supporting the show. We got plenty of picks still to give out. At 12,000 likes, the next pick will be dropped. 12,000 likes for the next pick. Shonk 13, I'd go Hubbard. Shonk 13, I'd go Hubbard. Elijah Conkle, Pollard and Collins for Chase. I'd actually do it. I would do it. Booty Balla, Pacheco and Thielen for Eckler. I'd actually do it, Booty. I'd actually do that trade as well. User 8824, Jones and Collins for Stevenson and Smith. No, user 88, I don't think I'd do that one. Tyler, over under, Ben Simmons, 14.5 points and assists. Let's do some quick research on this one. Ben Simmons, not a great matchup tonight for him. Oh, I got to go over the NBA. By the way, the research tool that I'm using right now is called Outlier. If any of you guys want a free 7-day trial for Outlier, just hit me up on Instagram, Butt Fumble Sports on Instagram. So, the over is a slightly better play. However, the trend has been on the under. So I lean towards the under. The problem is the over is cashed in 2 of the last 3 games he's played. Both were on the road. That makes me a little suspect against the Bulls. But prior to that, this had been a very consistent trade. I'd probably lean towards the under just barely. But then again, it's not a bet I would actually take. So probably not one I'd take, Tyler. IP Shade 45, thanks for coming in here and supporting the show the way you do. Dylan Hinson, Devontae Adams, and Tua for CJ and CJ Stroud. Dylan, I'd rather have CJ Stroud and CD Lamb. User 7559, I'm trading Justin Jefferson, Thielen, Waddle for D-Hop and Tyreek Hill. I'm okay with it. I'm not crazy about it. Sports, Jacobs and Thielen for Christian McCaffrey. I actually like the deal. I'd do it. I'd do it. Mr. Senju, Kyron and Olave for Pacheco and Scary Terry. Yes, Mr. Senju, I would do that deal. I would do that deal. Again, guys, at 12,000 likes, our next pick comes out. Tyler Hero, over 32.5 total points, assists, and rebounds. We'll take a quick look at this one as well for you guys. That's Tyler Hero, points, rebounds, and assists, all 3 of them. The over is the better play. Again, the over's the better play. It's been a good trend over the last 3 games. Hasn't been as good a trend at home, though. This has been a better trend on the road than it has been at home. That's definitely something that stands out to me. It did cash in the last game they played against the Brooklyn Nets, but not crazy about it. Has missed the last 2 games they played against the Wizards. The trends don't back it up, Crispy. The trends don't back up that question and that pick. Would you trade Puka for Deontay Johnson and Goff? Yes, I would, Braden. Yes, I would, actually. Jack Robinson. Thanks so much, Justin. Thanks so much, Justin Credible. Jack Robinson, Q trade Devontae Adams and Gibbs for Waddle and Bijan. Yes, Jack Robinson. Yes, I would. Ernest, I'd go Dell over Downs. Ernest 69, I'd go Dell over Downs. Trade DK and Kenneth Walker III for Breece Hall and Gabe Davis. Yes, I would. I'd rather have Breece Hall and Gabe Davis. User 2739, start Henderson or Jones. I'd start Henderson if Stafford plays. If Stafford doesn't play, I don't like it as much, and I'd switch over to Aaron Jones. Ricks, I'd go Pacheco. Ricks, I'd go with Pacheco. Thanks so much, IP Shade. Really appreciate you. You're giving me chill bumps, dude. Appreciate it. Poop, start 2. I'd go Higgins and Gabe Davis. Poop, I'd go Higgins and Gabe Davis. Brock Ford, thanks so much, Brock Ford. Appreciate you so much. Jojo, DeMercado is out. DeMercado is not playing this week, guys. DeMercado is out because of that. Don't start him. I'd go Chuba Hubbard anyways. Appreciate it. Luis, thanks so much, Luis. Appreciate you. Saul, IP Shade 45. You guys are the best. Appreciate all of you guys supporting the show the way that you do. Just incredible. I'd go Puka. JSN just doesn't have a good matchup. Obviously, I prefer if Stafford plays, so keep your eye on it. Maybe if Stafford doesn't play, something to consider, but for the most part, I got to go with it. Awesome to have you guys with us watching the show. If you haven't done so already, make sure you hit the follow button. Make sure you're following Butt Fumble Sports on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. We are live every single day, so if you never want to miss a show, make sure you hit that follow button. If you're watching over on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, or on TikTok, make sure you hit that follow button right now. That way you never miss our show. Again, we're live at 10 a.m. tomorrow. We are live at 8:30 a.m. on Sunday, 10 a.m. on Saturday, 8:30 a.m. on Sunday because of the Germany game. So we're getting up bright and early on Sunday to talk some fantasy football and sports betting with you guys. We have 2 picks to give out right now. I'm going to give out 2 picks. One, because we just hit IP Shade 45. My props are on sharps. Yes, they are IP Shade 45. So I'm going to give out a pick because we just hit 12,000 likes. I also saw someone else shared the channel, so I'm going to give out 2 picks right now. Appreciate you guys sharing the channel and letting others know about Butt Fumble Sports. Next pick that I'm going to give out for you guys is going to be my Sharps play of the day, everybody. This is my Sharps play of the day. This is my favorite bet of the day, and I am going to take the Knicks and the Bucks, and I'm going to take the over in this game. Knicks and Bucks, I'm going to take the over 223.5. That's Knicks and Bucks over 223.5. And yes, I do like offense overall in that one. So if you wanted to take Damian Lillard on over his scoring, over his point total, I like that one as well. Remy, I'd go Henderson over Jones if Stafford plays. If Stafford doesn't play, I'd switch over to Jones. So Henderson if Stafford plays, Remy. I promised you guys 2 picks. So I'm going to give out another player prop bet for you guys, another player prop bet. This one's been very consistent so far this year. Hopefully it can cash again for us. Kobe White, under 4.5 assists. Kobe White of the Chicago Bulls, under 4.5 assists. So the last 2 picks we gave out, my first one was the Sharps play of the day for me. My favorite bet of the day, Knicks, Bucks, over 223.5. The other player prop bet that I gave out just now is Kobe White under 4.5 assists. If you guys want all of my bets every single day, all you have to do is DM me on Instagram. I give away all of my picks for free. They're not behind a paywall. I don't delete them. I don't hide them. I want you guys to see them. You can follow. You can fade them. That's up to you. But all of my bets are available for free. All you have to do is DM me on Instagram. Butt Fumble Sports on Instagram. I'll give you a referral code and a link for the Sharps app. Sharps is a social app for sports bettors, so we can share picks like Saul. Saul, I check out your picks almost every single day, just like you check out mine. If you guys have downloaded the app, if you guys follow my bets, make sure you connect your sports book. I love seeing the bets that you guys make. I love tailing you guys as well. It's a way for us to interact off the air. So if you guys want to share sports bets with me, you can see mine. You can let me see your bets as well. Make sure you DM me on Instagram. Check out the Sharps app. I'm a really big fan of it. Love what they're doing over there at Sharps. Let's get back to your fantasy questions right now. We'll give away another pick at 14,000 likes, guys. 14,000 likes for our next pick. Joe, I'd go Schultz over Pitts. Joe Modelos, I'd go Schultz over Pitts just barely. Nico, I'd go Adams. Nico, I'd go Adams. Carlos, what was the pick? I gave away Knicks and Bucks over 223.5. So, Carlos, the 2 picks I gave away were Knicks, Bucks over 223.5, and then Kobe White under 4.5 assists. But, Carlos, if you don't want to miss any of my bets, if you want to see all of them for free, just DM me on Instagram. They're free, buddy. Carlos, I want you to have them so you can be a member of Team Cashing Tickets. Nick Pence, pick 2. I'd go Cup and Downs. I'd go Cup and Downs, and I'd go Njoku. Njoku over McBride. Thanks for the question. Dear Jones, I'd go... Dear Jones, I don't know if I'd do that, actually. Joe Mixon's been very consistent from a fantasy standpoint. I understand Bijan is flashy, but he's had his moments of inconsistency. I don't know if I'd actually make that trade, Dear Jones. Sky Keller. I think I'd rather have Mike Evans rest of season. It's close, but I think I trust Evans more. It's very close. Richard, trade T, Etienne, and Kelsey for Jacobs, Keenan Allen, and Pittman. No. Richard, I wouldn't make that deal. Richard, I would not do that deal. Vince Ochoa, I'd go Dotson. Mr. Senju, I'd go Dell. Mr. Senju, I'd go Dell. Booty Balla, I'd start Adams, Thielen, and Higgins. Booty Balla, Adams, Thielen, and Higgins. Josh, can you rank Moore, Myers, and Kirk rest of season? I'd probably go Kirk 1, Moore 2, Myers 3. Toby Corcoran, I'd go Douglas. Toby Corcoran, I'd go Douglas. Tyler Ola, I'd go Hubbard. Tyler Ola, I'd go Hubbard just barely. Vince Ochoa, I'd go Davis over Dotson. Davis over Dotson. Shonk 13, I'd go Chuba Hubbard. Appreciate all of you guys being with us every day. Zach Stinson, I'd go Henderson if Stafford plays, guys. A number of you guys are asking me Henderson or Aaron Jones. If Stafford plays, I'd go Henderson. If Stafford doesn't play, I'd go Jones. Martin Bustos, I'd go Kincaid. Martin Bustos, I'd go Kincaid. I actually just learned today that the Bengals are the worst team in the NFL at defending the tight end position. Interesting note. Diego, Nikola Vucevic over 12.5 rebounds. Mitchell over 3.5. Diego, I haven't done my research on either one of those. It didn't stand out to me. The Donovan Mitchell I'll take a look at right now, though. We'll take a quick look at Donovan Mitchell. We'll do that one. We won't do the other one. But let's take a quick look at Donovan Mitchell right now and his three-pointers. So you have it at 3.5. I'm seeing that as well. The under is the much stronger play. The under is the stronger play. However, he's hit the over in 3 out of the last 4 games. How about against the Knicks? How is that done? Against the Pacers, rather. It's missed in the last 2 games against the Pacers. The under looks like the better play here. The under looks like the better play. Don't love it, but the under looks like the better play if you were going to take it. We just hit 14,000 likes, guys, so I owe you guys another pick. Another pick I'm going to drop for you guys. I'm going to go Draymond Green. The Warriors are playing the Thunder today. I'm taking Draymond Green over 20.5 points plus rebounds plus assists. So that's Draymond Green over 20.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Again, guys, all of my bets are available for free on the Sharps app. If you don't want to miss any pick that I make every single day, make sure you DM me on Instagram, just like Carlos did. Carlos, way to go, man. I promised you I'd give you the referral code and the link. Carlos, now you can see every bet that I make for free. Carlos, I just sent it to you over on Instagram. If you DM me on Instagram, you can see every bet that I make every day for free. Follow, fade, it's up to you. But that way you see every bet that I make every day. Lewis, Higgins for Myers and Jones. I'd keep Higgins, actually. I'd keep Higgins, believe it or not. I don't trust the other side enough. Rob, I'd go Kincaid. Rob, I'd go Kincaid. Ernest, Jones a start this week. They said he's going to be let loose. I mentioned that earlier during the show, and yes, I do like that note that he's going to get a greater workload. Jay just hit me up on Instagram and is like, hey, can I get the link for those picks? Jay, just sent it to you. Jay, you're going to get every bet that I make every day, regardless of the type of bet in sport. NBA, NHL, NFL, they're all there. Player prop bet, parlay, game pick, total play, all available. Jay, just hit me up on Instagram, Butt Fumble Sports on Instagram. He's going to get every bet that I make every day now. Mask Alias, Kamara for Moss, Kyron Moss and Flowers. No, Mask Alias, I'd keep Kamara. Mask Alias, I'd keep Kamara. Jarvell Ward, you like the style? Let's give out those picks. Jarvell Ward, you're getting every bet that I make every single day. There you go, Jarvell Ward. Because you wanted every bet that I make, you DM me on Instagram, you just got it. Ethan, should I trade more for Hunt? Not crazy about it, actually. Don't like that enough. Don't like that enough. Appreciate you guys being with us. Chris B, thoughts on over-under 225 for Miami tonight? I'd take the over still. I'd still take the over. I don't like the 225 just because I want that hook in my favor. So if you could get it at 224.5, I would like it. Jordan Cardy, you want all of my bets every day. Jordan Cardy just got the link in the referral code. Jordan Cardy, thanks for DMing me on Instagram. You're going to get every bet that we make every day for free. There's no paywall. We want you guys to be on team cashing tickets. So DM me on Instagram right now if you want those bets. Shane Gribbins, trade Taylor for Olave and Higgins. Ooh, great. Shane, I'd do it. There are not many trades in which I like giving up Taylor, but that's a good trade. Josh Campbell. Hello, I was wondering about the picks link from TikTok. Here you go, Josh Campbell. DM'd me on Instagram, gets it right away. That's what we're talking about here. I want you guys to win, and if nothing else, I want you to see the bets I make. I base them on trends and data. I do my research. This is what I do every day. So if you guys want trend-based picks, those are the picks you'll find on my Sharps app. By the way, Emily, you want that link? Here you go, Emily. Emily just DM'd me on Instagram. Daniel wants all of my picks. Daniel, here you go. You guys keep DMing me. I'll keep giving you the referral code in the link so you can get every bet that I make every day that's based by trends and data. Mrs. Yuka, ECUA. I always get that wrong. I'd go Ford over Moss. Jordan Carty, should I trade Kenneth Walker III? Really don't like his value. Feels like Charbonnet is starting to climb up that depth chart week by week. Achilles, I'd go Taysom Hill. I'd start Taysom Hill, believe it or not. Wise Guy, I'd go DJ Moore. Chase Holdsman, appreciate you guys. Chase Holdsman, you want that referral code in the link? Here you go, Chase Holdsman. You've been such a loyal viewer. So appreciate your support. Here's the referral code in the link. Really appreciate you, Chase Holdsman. You're the best. Appreciate all of you guys being with us on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. Wonderful to have you guys with us every day. King No Crown, I need a streamer at QB. Who's some options? So, Derek Carr is an option. Dak Prescott's actually a really good option if he's available. Sam Howell is another one. So out of those three, someone to consider. When we hit 16,000 likes, guys, we're going to give away another free pick. Now, again, if you want all of my bets, DM me on Instagram. We're going to give away individual one-by-one picks as we go on throughout the show. William Creek, I'd go CJ Stroud. Thanks so much for the question. C.J. Miller, Brian Robinson, and Tyler Lockett for Cooper Kupp. I'd do it. C.J. Miller, I would do that deal. Sam Robinson, should I trade Edwards, Ford, and Evans for Brown? Yes, I would. Sam Robinson, yes, I would. Dad's Life, should I trade Addison for Rice? Full PPR. Dad's Life, should I trade Addison for Rice? Yes, I probably would. If you guys have fantasy football questions, answering those for a few more minutes. But we're going to give out another free pick right now because we just hit 16,000 likes. You guys are amazing. Because we hit 16,000 likes, we're going to give away another free pick for you guys. Next free pick we're going to give away. Okay, next free pick we're going to give away another player prop bet for you guys. I'm going to take DeAndre Ayton over half a block. DeAndre Ayton over half a block, guys. Next free pick that I just gave away, DeAndre Ayton over half a block. Again, if you want every bet that I make, player prop bet, game pick, total play, parlay, DM me on Instagram. They're free, no paywall. DM me on Instagram to get them all. Shane Gribbins, trade Hurts and Kupp for Herbert and Eckler. I'm going to say no because I don't want to be so overloaded on the Chargers offense. So Shane Gribbins, I wouldn't do that deal. Zach, do you think Pickens will continue to perform low? Should I hold him? Really tough. I'd hold on to him because I actually think if he gets the second foot down, we're not having this conversation. So Zach, it's tough because his overall numbers last night were bad. He was 1 foot away. He was 1 toe away from having a good night because the yardage and the touchdown points, he would have added 10, 8, 9 points to that performance last night. So what's tricky is you look at his final results and you go, man, George Pickens had a shit night. And the truth of the matter is he did because he missed 1 foot. He missed 1 toe. Now that is his fault. But frankly, the throw was there, the play was there, the opportunity was there, which means it should be there week to week. It's just about him to be able to perform. So I wouldn't give him up so quick just yet. That's how I feel. Josh, start 2. I'd start Hunt and Wilson. Hunt and Wilson, but that's a ridiculous group of options. Mr. Senju, I'd go Hill. Mr. Senju, I'd go Hill. Bob Jeff Supreme, I would start Dell. Bob Jeff Supreme, I'd start Dell. Just barely over Cooks, I think. Remy, best option for rest of season. I'd probably go Will Levis, believe it or not. I think Will Levis is probably the best option. Josh Dobbs, though, could surprise me. Ryan, I'd go Kincaid. Ryan Everett, I'd go Kincaid. Guys, we're going to give out another free pick. By the way, appreciate you guys hitting me up. DVP, you're going to get that referral code and link. You just got every bet that I make every day. Lewis, you're going to get every bet that I make every day. Lewis just DM'd me on Instagram and is going to get every bet that I make every single day. Appreciate you guys helping me out with my live goal. You guys are the best. You guys are the absolute best. Can't say thank you enough. Hope you guys love the content and the conversation I'll put up. How about this? If we hit this one live goal, I'll make it just a fun thing. If we hit this one live goal, I'm going to give away 3 picks right now. We don't have too much time left in the show. Don't know if we're going to get to 18,000 likes. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. But if we hit 18,000 likes, I'll give away a pick. If we get our ICU, we'll give away 3 picks. Appreciate you guys being with us. Hope you guys are enjoying the show. Will77, I'd go Flowers. Will77, I'd go Flowers. Lennox, we missed you, man. Where you been the last couple of lives? Reaction to the Rangers winning the World Series. They were by far the best team. IP Shade 45, we've got some picks to give out. Lennox, I love seeing Seager win the MVP. Not enough people talk about Corey Seager in terms of what you want in a superstar. He's quiet, goes about his business, is just a good teammate, is a consummate professional. I'm a huge fan of Corey Seager. By the way, guys, we've hit both 18,000 likes and we hit that live goal because IP Shade 45 helped us out. Really appreciate all of you guys who have been helping us out throughout the show. You guys are the absolute best. We are going to drop a few more picks for you guys, so let's get at it. A few more picks coming your way. You guys ready? Hope you are. Next one's going to be Warriors on the money line, guys. Taking the Warriors on the money line. That's the first pick we'll give out. We'll say that one is for hitting 18,000 likes. That one's for hitting 18,000 likes. Now we have 3 picks to give away because the ICU. So we've got 3 more picks to give away. First one, DeMar DeRozan. And we're going to say under 5.5 assists. Under 5.5 assists. Thanks so much, IP Shade 45. Next pick that I'm going to give out is Kyle Kuzma. Over 23.5 points plus assists. Kyle Kuzma over 23.5 points plus assists. Finally, last pick, everybody. Last pick that I have to give out. I'm taking the Heat on the money line, guys. I'm taking the Heat on the money line, not on the spread. Heat on the spread might be a trap, but I do like the Heat on the money line. All of these picks we just gave out for free throughout the show. Hope you guys have been loving the content, loving the conversation. If you want every bet that I make every single day for free, regardless of the sport, regardless of the type of bet, regardless of the day of the week, all of my bets are available for free on the Sharps app. All you have to do is DM me on Instagram, Butt Fumble Sports on Instagram. That's Butt Fumble Sports on Instagram. Just DM me there. I'll give away all of my picks for free. Chase Holtzman, Lewis, DVP, Daniel, Emily, Josh, Jordan, Jarvel, Jay, Carlos have already gotten the link, so they got all of my picks tonight for free. I've only given out a bunch of them. All of them are available, though, on the Sharps app, so if you want to see every bet that I make every single day for free, they are on the Sharps app. We will do a subscriber-only show probably later tonight, but we also have our show at 10 a.m. tomorrow, everybody. Show at 10 a.m. tomorrow. So if you didn't get your question answered, make sure you follow, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you join us 10 a.m. tomorrow, everybody. 10 a.m. tomorrow. I got to go run out to dinner. I've got a Friday night dinner that I got to go attend to, so I will be jumping off now after an hour of talking football, basketball, hockey, talking sports with you guys. Make sure you guys hit that follow button. I will be on live later tonight, and I will be on live tomorrow, so make sure you hit that follow button. Make sure you subscribe, And as always, I hope you guys stay healthy. I hope you stay safe. And I will see you guys tonight for our subscriber-only show on TikTok and tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. That's Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Until then, have a great night, everybody. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.